We have breaking news. Donald Trump has ceded control of the presidency to Elon Musk. President Musk will be attending a cabinet meeting tonight at 8 o'clock. And I say, it's just so.
Elon's laugh was very telling there, considering a large group of former Silicon Valley tech leaders and other U.S. tech industry leaders just released a 23-page document explaining how they believe that Elon is attempting to spearhead a private hostile takeover of the U.S. government. Now, I've been saying that the right has clearly been using the 1930s playbook for a while, but I think that currently Elon is trying to position himself as the mustache man. And we need to talk about it because I think there are a lot of things that are historically lining up currently, especially with that 23-page document that was just dropped. But a reminder, this is all just currently my conspiracy right now, so take it with a grain of salt. The two important things to remember here: one, the mustache man wasn't even from Germany, and two, he didn't technically get elected as president, ruler, whatever you want to call that. What actually happened was that the Yahtzee party won 33% in the parliamentary elections, so they were the controlling party of that area. Essentially, because of this, they made life very difficult for everyone else until they strong-armed the president into electing the mustache man as chancellor. And unfortunately, at the time, the conservative politicians and the president thought that they could control the mustache man and just use him for their benefit. Does that sound at all familiar to someone we have appointed a random, very high-power position currently who is going unchecked? Now, eventually, the president died, and that's when the mustache man decided to just step up and take over. And this week, an anonymous whistleblower group of very high-powered former Silicon Valley and U.S. tech leaders got together, and they released this 23-page breakdown explaining why they think Elon is kind of trying to do the same thing. And they explained that his unchecked consolidation of power over the government, infrastructure, financial systems, whatever, it doesn't really serve the administration. While some may frame Musk as a useful instrument in dismantling the bureaucratic state, in reality, his actions demonstrate that he's not really working for Trump or the right. The whole thing pretty much breaks down that he is working under his own broader agenda. And a lot of this agenda and movement can trace back to this man named Curtis Yarvin, who should be on everybody's radar. He is another tech billionaire who has investments with Peter Thiel, who's already deeply involved with the Conservative Party. And while it's important to remember that all of these are just thoughts and theories right now, subject to change at any moment, it does support my broader theory I've had for a minute that this man right here is actually more dangerous than this man. Because this man wants power simply because he's a narcissist, and once he has power, he's pretty content with that. And he simply acts as a puppet to maintain it. This man wants power because he's one of those narcissists that's trying to fill a void that will never be filled until he goes to therapy. So there will never be enough for him until he is the only man left on this planet and has to look in a mirror.